So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van...
Can he finish? He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fiore. Pedro providing an outlet on that flank. Lazio with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Goes without saying, that was poor. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. It's a threatening ball. Gentu. And a chance! It's hit the upright. A probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pull it. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! Fenerbahce leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And the shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. First quarter of an hour gone. Eto'o. Oh, he's burst through. And the shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Bale! Really well taken goal. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance.
Goes for a shot! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good-looking ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Azar. David Villa, he has found the way through. He's tried one! And he's hit it too high.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. Seedorf. Now it's Bale. And he's on his... It's Bale! Oh, terrific save.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And it's been taken short. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And now a sudden chance to counter. 30 minutes gone. Nedved. And this is Bale.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Fiore. Now it's Pedro. Pedro looking to get on the end of this. Nedved looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Fenerbahce clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Look at the space here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Stood up well to him there. Over to the left. Goes for goal! Half-time getting close now. No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Castellanos. Guendouzi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Hazard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's fabulous. Nedved. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. But he's just the goalkeeper. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Has another go! Oh, taken with style. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal state. And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And now, to all members of the crowd,
Fenerbahce pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Very special birthday.
And the game has already resumed here. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. He's got away. He has a look up. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's taking no chances there. And he was alert to it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guendouzi. Fiore. And he plays one through. Fiore. He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bale. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he cuts out the supply. Veron. Now it's Castellanos. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Pedro. It's out for a goal kick. That's a sharp pass. And he was quick to react. And here's Pedro. Nedved.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lazio needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Castellanos. Eto'o. And they can counter here. Oh, just skips past his man. Bale couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Fenerbahce clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Bale. It's a searching pass. And the through ball. He's beaten the last real chance against the crossbar. He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And there's the shot! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. Tries a shot! He has done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Number 5.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving.
And the finish! No, got right underneath it.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Maldini. Thuram. It's Seedorf. And it's Veron. And he's worked it through.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Out towards the flank. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Veron. David Villa. And he's certainly onside here. He rises! And yes, it's there! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Lazio playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. And it's been played through. Van Dijk, chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That's a lovely pass. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. Oh, super find. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. That has been cut short. Gets a good foot in there. It looked as though that might lead to something. Bale gets through. Great chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Added
There
minutes
will
has
be
been
4
indicated.
extra minutes. Threads one in. Well read, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Bale. In with the challenge. Now it's Messi. Gullit gets into a good position. Bale. Can he finish? He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Baron. And that's it. Fenerbahce really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates...
And he shoots! It's hit the upright. Bale... Oh no, what has happened here? Ball's gone out of play. And that's definitely not his best. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Saliba getting this one clear. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking for the run. Ball is over the line. Bale. Good take, and is he in?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's picked his way through. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Played out towards the right wing. Messi receives it in a wide position. Bale! Cannavaro gets it away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. That's going to go a long way. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nicely shaped ball. Saliba calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's picked out the run. And the flag has stayed down. Maldini. Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Seedorf. Nedved. And that has been knocked clear. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, what a mistake! Seedorf. That is ended up in no man's land. That is a great pick-out. Might be great chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Eto'o. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No way through there. Ball's out once more. He has a look up. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And we have our very first corner. Bale with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba makes the interception.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Seedorf. And it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Off the post! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this? It's Bale! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
A probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Eto'o. He's on it, can he get away? And he's running through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Messi! Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that.
With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Out of play for a throw. Cannavaro. Now he's got space here. Jordi Alba cuts it out. Now it's Bale. Messi. He is through here. Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's heaved it away. Isaac. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. But that has not gone well. And a chance! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And they've got a throw. Up towards the front line. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Nedved, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. Bullet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets a good foot in there. And that is out of play. Isak looking to be a menace in the final third. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed.
Real chance! Yes, it's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a sharp pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. Galatasaray have it back and can go again. Fenerbahce perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitution in progress.
Corner it is. Nedved clears. Well, that's a little loose.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Messi. And he's found the net! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Messi. Mbappe. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Bale! He's beaten the keep. Goal! Fenerbahce! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Can he finish? It's a goal! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Played into space. Threads one in.
There will be 5 minutes.
That pass
added
is
time.
somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Eto'o. He's away. Great chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of you. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And he's gone direct here. That has been cut short. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Searching pass he's played there. Into the channel. Oh, no joy this time.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect...
And the finish! Goal! Fenerbahce! Fenerbahce take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, a breakthrough already. Picked out, it's Eto'o! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Suarez is onto this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Eto'o. It's run loose here. And that is out of play. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Takes a shot! And he's following up! Danger averted for now. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And they're quick to get it back. And the pass is intercepted. And he skips past his man. And this is Eto'o. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. "30 minutes gone. And it's Eto'o. Kaka. Now, can they get him away? They're urging him to shoot. Pull it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's worked it through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Fenerbahce with the corner, they're first. Bale with the short one. Eto'o gets across to intercept that. And now, oh, that is asking for trouble. Great chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's been shifted off it. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Fenerbahce are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And here's Messi. Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? And the ball is out of play. Oh, Red, nice interception.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now, this could be a chance. And this is Hullet. He's having a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Corner number 2 then. Eto'o! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Seedorf. Iniesta.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And shifted it to the flank. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He has found the way through. Rijkaard clears. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he welcomes it in. Oh, what a ball! That'll be a corner. So, 3rd corner of the game. Bale goes short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Shoots! A whisker away from making it 4.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That has been knocked clear. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now that's well seen too. Looking to play him in, and this is Hullet. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Eto'o. The ball has bounced loose now.
Inter appear determined to play through the middle again, And guess what? It's the same result.
It's a promising position. Kaká. Pullet deals with that comfortably. It's a searching pass. Puyol spots it and intercepts. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's a cute ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Eto'o. Thuram cuts out the pass. Looking here to chip it through. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Played back in. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
This looks promising. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kaká. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's a dangerous ball. He's a sharp little ball. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now that looks a decent ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's in a good position. Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's heaved it away. And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.